Okay, so I am again coming because I had to come again. I had to come again. But this time around, I have a bottle, like this water bottle. Look at it. This is the water bottle that I'm having this time round. Like I looked for water bottles and I looked for water bottles, and they were all. So this is the one I have today. It's the water bottle that I'm having this time round. Yeah. So I'm just going to be with it, but the way I carry it, look, I carry it like that. Like that's the way that I carry it. But I can carry it in different ways. So I'm starting. Today is a new month. By the time that I'm filming this video, it's July 2024. And what is very special in July that I was on Focusrite. You know Focusrite? So we ordered audio interface, but it comes with a microphone, and it comes with a microphone and headsets, then the audio interface. And they were telling me that I would have I like they expect I should be expecting to get it on July 5th, which is a Friday. So this coming Friday is when I should expect that. That's what they were saying. So I really need. So that's what is very special about this month. That's the special thing about it. Yeah. And I just wanted to share it. And Almighty God, infinite intelligence, whatever that force it is, through Chris like Christopher Banham. Christopher. So I got that audio interface, man. It's been a wallpaper on my laptop. Like if I could show you my laptop right now, it's that wallpaper of it. And I just put it as a wallpaper. So I'm going to be very excited to receive that box. So Christopher, man, God, like you were saying, we are meant to meet each other, whatever, like the way you said it last time. You said like we were meant to meet, you were meant to come into my life, or whatever kind of way it had to come out. Like Christopher, man, wherever you are, man. Christopher, like wherever you are. I'm in Uganda and you're in the States, but it's not about the States or Uganda or wherever you're coming from. No, it's about you, like you. Where you are, man. Like where you are for sure. Christopher, man, where you are. I'm not even in the camera. This is just me, like me talking to you, because I feel like if I talk to your spirit, to your soul can listen to me, right? Can know how happy I am. I'm scared, of course, but I'm very happy. Like I'm very happy for it to happen. I'm very happy for it to happen. So I will try again this time around, like this boldness, because I've been shying away from boldness, and it's not what it is meant. It's meant about showing boldness. It's about that boldness and all that. That's what it's supposed to be showing. So Christopher has been telling me like we can get the studio monitors, because it's today is 1st July, and past right now when I check on the time, it is, let me check on the time, it is 10:11 p.m. and I was on the stream at 8, and me and Christopher were talking about the studio monitors, man, and the MIDI keyboard, like because I have the digital audio workstation. Christopher, man, like Christopher, like that thing was in me, man. It was there, but it was like not alive. Yeah, that thing is there in me, but it was like it needed to get alive. And like, if I see like the Christopher, like the time he came and I pressed, like, I pressed the button. I remember pressing that button because Christopher sent me the money. I needed that money because I needed a place where to stay. So can you imagine, like, Christopher told me that we are going to buy that audio interface. Then after, Christopher sends me that money of buying the audio interface. But remember, like, I need a place where to stay. Yeah? And Christopher sent me the money. This money, yes, that money, the money that I bought that audio interface could, when I was, if I said like I needed a house of like 250,000 Ugandan shillings, or 300, I could have gotten a house. I could have gotten a house with that money. And I didn't have any other money on me. So, I just put the money, because I got the money from AIRTEL money. Then I went to deposit the money on my ATM. Then I was on the company site pressing that buy. And I was like, I just pressed, because it's for sure I had the money to get the house. Or to get where to stay. But I decided to buy, to use that money to buy. Because Christopher, I was like, Christopher really sent me this money to buy this thing that has been on my wallpaper. It was like something that I couldn't believe. So I had to press the buy. Because I got the money in cash. And it was a lot of money. I loved money. You can't imagine for the past, like, for the past time, like how I've been struggling to have money. You can't really imagine. Been requesting guys on the borders to give me lifts. Yeah? Been requesting them to give me lifts. But I had that money. That 200, like I bought it 209.99. But there's exchange rate and all that. I think it was like, it went like, because I remember when I was converting to my Ugandan currency, $209.99. It was around 700. But when I had to deposit more money, it went up to 800 something. So that's how I really need it. But I pressed the buy button to buy that equipment. Yeah. And I know that it's gonna come. So that thing that was in me, can I awaken it? Because Christopher told me, like, you have the confidence to believe in your dreams. You have it. Can you have that confidence to believe in your dreams again? You tell me, can you have the confidence to believe in your dreams? Are you going to believe in your dreams? Because that audio interface, oh my god. So I've been looking for studio monitors. Oh, look at that hole, man. I need to be careful when I'm walking this road. But I didn't pass the other side that I wanted. I wanted to pass the other side of Serena. No. That hotel is called... how is that hotel called? That hotel is called... Sheraton. I wanted to pass the other side because I'm very familiar with this side. So I don't know. I just have to be passing this side. So the work is very hard. But when you're looking at the work, you're like, did I get to do this? Yeah? when you're looking at the work, you ask yourself, was I the one really that did it? Like, was I that really the one that did it? When you ask yourself about the work. And it's true, like, this is the time, this is the proof of where I was coming from. Like, where was you coming from? I was coming from Kampala, from that place where I get internet for streaming, but I can get internet from anywhere. So I've gotten a new scarf. I feel like sometimes a scarf has to represent my change of mindset. I feel like sometimes that's what my scarf has to represent, like every time, because it's a scarf. I can wear this one scarf because I've ever worn one scarf. So when I change that scarf, I really want it to be a reason, like a reason, like to represent something. So I feel like whenever you see me changing, whenever I change that scarf, I need to be changing a mindset, shifting my mind. Whenever, right? Because I feel like that's what a scarf should represent. Changing my mind. Yeah, because it's about changing my mindset. Right? So this water bottle here, it's a water bottle, but when I went to look for the water bottles, they were giving me all water bottles. And suddenly somebody showed me like 5 liters. And I was like, can you get like that? So these are 2 liters. But you can't even believe they are 2 liters. But there's a way it is formed. So tomorrow or so sometime, like calculate how many hours. So if like there's some more hours, we will run with it. I needed to start, I had that idea of starting to recording, like I started recording the distances that I run, like my running. But I'm telling my brother and I wanted to record, to film, like film it. I wanted it, and the money, like all the support, it's not little money, but the money that I'm remaining with, I can get one video. At least even if I get one video with this money, recording that whole running. So, I wish I can get it. I wish I can get somebody to film my running. Like, because these videos here, I can do them myself. But the other one, yes, I can do it. I can record it like the other woman. That woman I was seeing on YouTube. Yeah, she's very brave. I feel like she runs. I don't know the distance she takes, but she does it. Can you do it? You ask yourself, can you do it? That's what you ask yourself. Can you really do it? But it's okay. This jerrycan here is a water bottle, but it's a cool water bottle. Like cool bottle. I think like, I don't know. Very cool. I loved it. So there's one point, something that I need to check with it. If it has it, then we are very cool. I don't want it to leak any water. The other bottle annoyed me so much. It was leaking water, like. So what's the point if you are leaking my water? Why would I give you that chance? But I don't know, when I pass this side, it's very near. Like, Kampala is really small. Why is Kampala really small? Like, why is it really small? Because, why is Kampala really small? I don't know. That's a bank. Stanbic Bank. So this place has people that work from here, and they have that normal life for them. That's their normal life. They come and work here at Stanbic Bank, and they drive good cars. They have that life. It's okay. It's okay. But sometimes I was like, I can get internet from this place here. As long as I can get internet from there, how can I enter you? I feel like if it's a challenge for me to enter Stanbic Bank and I go there, I think I need to use the other side. I need to use this side. So like the work is very funny because this is real. Somebody had to walk like this zebra crossing. Is it a zebra crossing even? So timing, like you have to really see where you're going because these roads at night, man. So the legs have to be active, but my eyes have to be active too. But I think the way that I'm carrying this water bottle, this bottle here, these are 2 liters of water. Like I had to just control myself, but I was like going to take these 2 liters in one sip. Because like the water bottle, when you open it, it gives you a full surface area. The other water bottles, the small water bottles, they have that small area where you drink from, where you open and you drink from. But this is like a jerrycan. And even jerrycans have small mouths. But look at the mouth of this water bottle. Let me get into the light. Look at it. So when I'm drinking, I have to look. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see. Like a full surface area for me to drink from. So it's like it gives you full abundance, and it's up to you to control yourself with the water. So I'm gonna try to have fun with it when I'm running, because when I'm running I need to consume water. But the other small bottles, they were giving me a small area, and the amount of water that I was taking was really specified by that small channel. I will call it a channel because it's a small mouth. But I will have fun with this and I try out while I'm having fun. But then I have to walk. Like, I have to walk and go to that point where, before Chris coming, Daniel was also there, was helping me around and could send me support, and support could take me for like 2 days, 3 days. And then before that I was requesting lifts. Yeah, I say it because it's the truth, and God was helping me to get those lifts. And then when Daniel just sends me some support, I pay because I had to pay. Yes, I had to pay. Whenever I have cash on me, I have to pay for the board. I pay for it. Then like somehow, like when I don't have any support, I'm totally down. Then Christopher came into my life. So that place, I used to go there. It's where I'm working, because I feel like, was it about the money, or me? I was just working with us just working. So I had to just go there. So I was working and going there. I feel like that's why I really had to work this time around. Just do it, like doing it. It's just part of me, just like the life. The good thing about it, I can get the video. Like, if I can have this video showing that I was working that place, I feel it's good, because the working was also good. It's what I did today. Like, if you ask me today, like, what did you do today? I was streaming. I don't know if you buy the idea of streaming. I just don't know if I should buy it. But that's the way it is. I was streaming and this working. So the streaming, I was just there, and I have a video of it. And this is the video of this. So I had to pass in between Kampala, but tomorrow again, not tomorrow because I don't know why I call it tomorrow, but after some hours, I have to go in Kampala and I try to be brave again. Because this is about my being brave, like my being confident, my confidence, and my life, like my reality. How is my reality like? I feel like if those people in that car were they were looking at me and they were saying, oh, this is the reality of that. But that reality was backed up by a video. And that video is here. I feel like it's really amazing. That's the way that I'm dressed. So like, I feel like, I was saying, about like about three trousers. Each trouser, I was buying it at 5,000 Ugandan shillings. That is $1.33. That's how much I was buying those trousers. The 3 trousers that I'm having right now. I feel good that I have some clothes. I need to buy more clothes to get. And the shoes, I need to really gang up. Like my shoe size, it's about my shoe size. These shoes here are 46. My shoe size is 46. I know there are different shoe sizes depending on the countries, but there's that always the large shoe size. Whatever it represents, I don't know the country it comes from, but it's always like the other, like you can say like, oh maybe this is a small number, the other is a small number, but for it forever, wherever you find that size, it's a large number. So my shoe size is 46. I don't know which category it represents. I don't know the category it represents, but that's the way it is. I don't know, this bag worries me because the zips of the bag, I feel like they're getting exhausted. The other time I was on the board and the zips opened. I could have lost, I don't know. So I feel like the bag is exhausted and this bag is a Nike. So Nike, send me a new bag. Nike, wherever you are, that tick company. Send me a bag, like, that bag is exhausted. Bag here is exhausted. That bag there is exhausted. So send me a new bag. I need a new bag. I need a new bag. A bag. I don't know. I need a place to stay. I feel like I need to have some control of my life. I feel like I really need to have some control. It's my life. It's my life. It doesn't belong, my life doesn't belong to this country, Uganda. My life doesn't belong to anybody. My life belongs to me. It's my life. So I feel like I should have control of my life over my life. Because I need to have a place where to stay as me, my life, me, like. Yes, I got evicted where I was staying with my ex-girlfriend and I went back at my parents' place, sleeping in the how is it called? The living room every day. I'm fed up of sleeping in the living room on that mattress even. That's not me. That's not my control. I need to control my life. I need to know where I'm sleeping. I need to get a house again, my own house. The other house I was staying with somebody and yes, life goes on. I need to go on with my life. Get my own house. Sleeping in the living room every day on that mattress. That mattress has bed bugs. I sleep in the living room of my parents' house. That's not my control of my life. I need a control of my life. I need a control of my life. I need where to know, like, where am I going to sleep? Taking care after myself, like, how can I tell other people to look after themselves when the bed sheets have been, for 2 years I've been sleeping on one bed sheet. And that bed cover, they are not washed. I should get myself together. Get myself together. Yes, I can fail about everything else, but I feel I shouldn't be failing about looking after myself. I don't need to be the brightest person in the world. I just need to be that person who knows how to look after himself. I don't want to sleep on that bed anymore. I don't want to sleep in the living room anymore. I'm done, because even those people kicked me out. But I'm just forcing myself because I don't want it anymore. I don't want to sleep in the living room anymore. I don't care the name you called me, whatever. Call me anything that you want. But I just don't want to sleep in the living room anymore. I just want to have control over where I sleep. Where I sleep. This is my life. Am I alive? If I'm alive, I need a bed. I need a place where to stay. Because I'm going to sleep. I need to sleep sometimes. You think I don't sleep? I sleep. If I'm alive, right? If I'm alive, I sleep, right? So where are you going to sleep? Where? Where are you going to sleep? You need control over your life. Start living. Everything happened and happened. It's past it. Passed away from that time and move on with your life. Change your scarf. So I've changed my scarf. I need to change my mindset. I don't want to sleep in the living room anymore of my parents' house, no. I don't want to sleep on that. I've been having that mattress. It's all torn. I'm very thankful that I have even it. I'm very thankful that I have it. But that's not my mattress. I need to have my own mattress. My own bed, my own bed sheets. Like I know these are my... Sleeping in the living room, and after, I think you're soon to be kicked out even in the living room. You're going to really be kicked out. But why should you hate yourself like that? Why should you fear? Why should you let fear drive you like that? What's that fear that is in you that you need to break? Break away from that fear, because you're soon to get kicked out. You're gonna be kicked out for sure. But why do you want to hang on? Go on and live your life. You can go on. Like God is infinite. God can be found anywhere. So go on. Believe in yourself. Have confidence. Let yourself carry. Remember, like, you were staying with your ex and you didn't have a choice. You knew that she was cheating on you and she was disrespecting you every day. But you were staying with her because she was paying the rent and because you didn't have a place where to go. That's why I'm saying. So when the landlord came and your rent was due, over 4 months you were not paying rent. For 4 months you didn't pay that rent. And you had no option but that you got kicked out. Evicted. She took her way, I took my own way. But that was, the landlord had to evict you. You had no option but to leave. So you get evicted from there. So get evicted from there. Where are you going to go? So you got evicted, you're on the streets from the day you got evicted. You've been homeless from that day. A whole year you were homeless, man. A whole year. 2024. It was from 2023 when I became homeless. So I've never had a home since then. I mean, that homeless, me, myself. Why don't I love myself? What did I do to myself? Do I hate myself? I feel like, what have I done for me to stop becoming homeless? But it's no longer the same because that Focusrite, that audio interface. So today, this time round, we are not going to be having just a room. Like the other time I was staying with my ex. It was just a room. This time round, it's going to be, we are going to get a place which is not just a room, but a studio. You're gonna get a studio, which is a video studio and a music studio. It's going to be a room for studio. You're gonna have it. It's not just a room. The other was just a room. I was kicked out from my room, evicted. So this room that I'm getting next, because I'm going to get that room, I believe it. Chris made me believe. I'm going to get that room, but this time around it's going to be a music studio. So I love you. Take good care after yourself. Take good care after yourself. I love you. I love you. Take good care after yourself. Like, I love you. Take good care after yourself. Yes, I love you. Take good care after yourself.